For thousands of years, humanity has built doors. Simple passages of wood and stone, leading from one room to another, one world to the next. But some doors, some were never meant to be opened. Tonight, we journey to the far corners of the globe to explore three of the most mysterious sealed doors ever discovered, structures that defy science, technology, and time itself. These are not just physical barriers, they are enigmas, guardians of secrets that have remained locked away for centuries, perhaps millennia. What lies behind them? Why were they sealed so thoroughly? And what would happen if we finally managed to open them? Prepare yourselves, because the answers might be more unsettling than the questions. Our first mystery takes us to the sun-drenched coast of southern India, to the magnificent Padmanabhaswamy Temple in Kerala. This ancient temple, a masterpiece of Dravidian architecture, is dedicated to the Hindu deity Vishnu. For centuries, it has been a place of worship and pilgrimage, but hidden deep within its sacred vaults lies a secret that has baffled historians, scientists, and spiritual leaders alike. It's known as Vault B. This vault is sealed by a massive, solid iron door, adorned with a terrifying image of two giant cobras. A clear warning to all who approach. But what makes this door truly unique and utterly terrifying is that it has no visible mechanism. There are no locks, no bolts, no hinges, not even a keyhole. It appears to be a single, seamless piece of metal, fused to the stone frame. Ancient temple records and local legends are filled with ominous warnings. They speak of a powerful curse that will befall anyone who dares to open Vault B through force. The inscription suggests that the door is protected by a powerful sonic lock, a naga, bandam, or serpent bond, which can only be opened by a high-level holy man chanting a specific, long-lost mantra. Any other attempt, they say, will unleash catastrophic misfortune upon the world. This isn't just ancient superstition. When the other vaults of the temple were opened in 2011, they revealed a treasure trove of gold, diamonds, and precious artifacts worth tens of billions of dollars, making it the wealthiest place of worship in the world. But Vault B remained untouched. The Indian Supreme Court, respecting the dire warnings, forbade any attempt to force it open. Here's where it gets even stranger. In an effort to understand what might be inside without breaking the seal, experts have tried using modern technology, but the results only deepen the mystery. Advanced sonic and imaging scanners have detected what can only be described as unusual energy readings emanating from behind the door. Some reports even mention the sound of rushing water, despite there being no known water source anywhere near the vault. To this day, the door remains sealed. Is it protecting an even greater treasure, or is it imprisoning something? The cobras on the door are not just guardians. They are symbols of cosmic power and danger. What ancient knowledge, or what ancient terror, did the builders of this temple feel was so important to lock away from the world forever? The secret of Vault B remains one of India's greatest mysteries. Now, let's journey from the lush temples of India to the arid, windswept sands of Egypt, the land of pharaohs and pyramids. For over a century, archaeologists have been unearthing the secrets of this ancient civilization, but some discoveries only lead to more questions. Deep beneath the Giza Plateau, not far from the Great Pyramid, a team of explorers was mapping a series of previously unknown tunnels when they stumbled upon something extraordinary. At the end of a long, narrow corridor, they were confronted by a giant, imposing slab of smooth, black stone. It was a door, but like nothing they had ever seen before. It bore no hieroglyphs, no markings, no clues as to who built it or why. It was a silent, monolithic sentinel, blocking the path forward. The initial excitement of the discovery quickly turned to frustration and a creeping sense of unease. The stone, identified as a form of basalt, was incredibly dense, but the most unsettling feature was its temperature. Even in the cool, subterranean air of the tunnel, the surface of the stone felt strangely warm to the touch. It wasn't hot, but it had a persistent, low-level warmth, as if something behind it was generating heat, or was somehow alive. Every attempt to probe further has met with inexplicable failure. When they tried to drill a small hole for a fiber optic camera, the hardened drill bits shattered against the surface. Powerful cutting lasers seemed to have no effect. Even more bizarrely, Electronic equipment brought near the door begins to malfunction. Digital cameras glitch, sensors give out nonsensical readings, and fully charged batteries drain in a matter of minutes. It's as if the door itself possesses a protective field, an invisible force that repels modern technology. What could it be, guarding with such efficiency? Some theorists speculate it could lead to the legendary Hall of Records, a mythical library said to contain the complete history of humanity and knowledge from a lost civilization, perhaps even Atlantis. Others have a darker theory, that it's not a door to a place, but a seal on a tomb. A tomb not for a pharaoh, but for something the ancient Egyptians feared so much they had to imprison it behind an heat-generating barrier. Whatever the truth, the black door under the Giza sands waits, silent and warm, guarding a secret the desert has yet to reveal. Our final destination is perhaps the most remote and hostile on Earth, the vast, frozen wilderness of Siberia. In this land of extreme cold and desolate landscapes, a team of geologists exploring a remote mountain range made a discovery that defies all known science. Protruding from a sheer cliff face was a structure that had no business being there. It appeared to be a massive metallic gate, perfectly rectangular and seamlessly embedded in the ancient rock. The metal itself is a complete anomaly. It's a dark, grayish material that doesn't match any known element or alloy. It's impossibly hard, resisting all attempts to scratch or sample it. But its most baffling property is its temperature, in a region where temperatures can plummet to lethal lows. The gate is always significantly colder than the surrounding ice and rock. It feels unnaturally, painfully cold to touch, as if it's actively absorbing all heat from its environment. The surface of the gate is covered in intricate symbols and geometric patterns. These are not letters or hieroglyphs from any known human language, ancient or modern. They seem to glow with a faint, internal light in the dim Siberian twilight. Linguists and cryptographers have been stumped. The code remains unbroken. When explorers tap on the gate with their tools, it doesn't produce a solid thud. Instead, it emits a deep, resonant echo, suggesting a large, hollow chamber lies beyond it. It sounds like a vast, empty space, waiting on the other side. Local folklore, passed down by the indigenous tribes of the region for generations, speaks of this place with a mixture of reverence and fear. They call it a gate to the underworld and have a chillingly specific belief about how it works. The legends claim the gate cannot be opened from our side. It can only be opened from the other side. But never for humans, so what is it? A relic from an ancient, advanced civilization that existed long before our own. An extraterrestrial artifact, a doorway left behind by visitors from another world, or something else entirely. The idea that it only opens from the inside is profoundly disturbing. 3 doors, scattered across the globe. An Indian temple door protected by a sonic curse, an Egyptian stone slab that repels technology, and a frozen Siberian gate that echoes with an impossible hollowness. For decades, the greatest minds and the most advanced tools have tried to breach their secrets, and for decades, they have all failed. These doors remain sealed, silent witnesses to forgotten histories and guardians of untold possibilities. They remind us that, for all our knowledge, there are still corners of our world that are shrouded in absolute mystery. What could be so valuable, so powerful, or so dangerous that it needed to be locked away with such finality? Lost civilizations, ancient technology far beyond our own, or perhaps something we were never, ever meant to find. The biggest question is, if you had the key, which door would you open first? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown.